Alright, if you recall one of the games that I reviewed, the game between Dahlen and Jensenites, this was a corner free hit sequence that was scored by Dahlen. It was imprinted in my mind very deeply that I'm looking to do a video on this, whereby I'm just gonna show you, in a tactical board's point of view, how this play was being played out and what other corner free hits that you can work on with you and your line mates or your team in your game by itself. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so how the free hit started was over here. Free hit on the right. They placed, or there was a forward at the back of the post. This is another player on the far end, and then as well as the two defenders over here. Now what they did was all four of them made a certain run. The forward at the back, of course, the run was pretty minimal in the sense that it was offering the back post, but the key person was the person over here at the far end. He made a run from here to here. Okay, he made a run from here to here. That causes the first movement. The other two make this run. They made two different cross runs, and in the ending position it was like this. Okay, because of this run, although you might see the end position it looks the same, but because of it shifted their opponents in a different position, therefore causing this pass to this guy and a reset pass to the left to the defender before he took a shot at the end to score the goal. I'm now going to go through different other variations that you can play in. Okay, the variations that serve different purpose. Now, number one, which is to keep the ball possession. Okay, if you want to keep ball possession, the first and foremost easiest way is to go near and tap it to your teammate. So with the ball at the corner free hit, one person goes towards the partner. He will tap the ball to the teammate that's facing towards the game field or the field of play. Okay, once tapping the ball, you will backtrack off so as to create a little bit of a screener barrier towards whoever that is defending against him. Okay, with that in mind, he will then have space to dribble off. That's one example, to play a reset. Or from here you can actually find a then subsequent movement by the same partner out to the back for the other pass to the back. So this would happen. So that's how you keep possession based on the first example. Another example of keeping ball possession, it's very similar, but it starts with the pairing from the back post. Now over here you can see that I actually placed the lefty forward. A lefty player coming over here is very smooth because theoretically speaking he can drag in to shoot, or over here as he makes his run, the righty forward will tap it to him for him to start his move. And when this movement is being made, you can then offer a resetting pass, and there you go, you have already gained possession just within an instant. So those are two examples where you want to keep ball possession straight off the corner free hit. However, if you are looking for a quick pass and shoot situation, what I'll usually do, or what most teams would do, is the center would instead take the corner free hit. The lefty and righty will be placed in such position whereby they'll be making this cross run. The lefty player will be running in towards the blind side, whereas the righty forward will be running out to the 45-degree angle. Now, why does this make sense? Because after their movement, just take a look. After their movement, lefty forward goes in, righty forward comes out. What happens when the righty forward comes out? He is in a prime position in the sense that his blade is on his strong side, such that when the pass comes in to him, he can straight away have a chance to take a first time shot. Okay, that is one option. Another option is because of the run. Because of the run by the lefty forward, should two defenders somehow get in confusion to follow him, he will have a available option through the blind side and then tap in on the far end against the goalie. So that's the third way where you want to work on a quick pass and shoot option. Now, based on the first three options, what happens is both defenders are actually not involved. Okay, so the next example that I'm gonna give you will have a multi-option. In this multi-option example, you will start off with this way, whereby the center will be in the screener rebounding role to start off with. The two forwards will be at the corner taking the corners. Okay, similar to the first example of the possessional variation, the forward will tap towards the forward that's facing the game of play, and then next I'm gonna show you their movements. Okay, the movement after tapping, the forward will make the run behind to offer behind the post option. The center upon tapping will diagonally 45-degree angle move out. The defenders on the other hand, the one on the board side will be cutting in, will be making a strong hard drive towards the middle, and then the defender on the other end will be offering, or rather taking up the position that was vacated. Okay, when this happens, I'm just going to show the movements. After tapping, so this will move, this will move, this will move, and this will move. It is giving several options for the ball carrier at this moment of time. So what can the ball carrier do? If it is in a suitable strong blade side, he is able to just take a drag shot in. That's number one. That's the first and foremost most direct route. Number two, if he decides to play through the back, he will play it to his fellow forward. The fellow forward over here will now have his own options as well, because after passing, one of the things that I preach is after pressing, you must be able to cut it in to the goal. So that's one option. And with the cutting in from the defender that's over here, you have already two options that you can pass. Okay, after this forward makes, assuming the far post run. If there's no option over here, you can obviously make a resetting option to the center that pops right up. Okay, so that is one variation, or rather one option to work on. Another option is, if his drive in does not work because the defense is blocking, you can then work on a reset for the defender that's in the resetter role. The defender in the resetter role would have an additional option because he would be able to drive in. That's one. Two, take a shot, and by taking a shot in, you will have already at least one screener or rebounder. For this guy, if his option was not utilized, he should be coming back in as a screener rebounder too. Now, if the shot does not go off and he decides to make a pass, he could pass it, switch it over the other side where the center pops up as well. If the center can take a shot, well done, good. Again, there's bodies in the middle. If again there's no options, he could possibly find switch playing option from one end to the other end. Again, if there's a first time shot, that will be good. If there isn't, and he can only keep possession, perhaps the defender can come back to do another reset, or he can then subsequently play a board pass down to the forward who has already been in the back post. Do let me know what you think about this option. It is something that I picked up from one of the video highlights that I saw from one of the Finnish clubs, and I actually find it very, very interesting. Just one of the videos that I've come up in terms of using the tactical board to explain on plays and things. If you find this useful, do let me know in the comment section so that I can make more of this. So if not, I hope to see you in the next one.